We've wasted enough time.
You sure it was them?
Entirely. This particular hidden chain strike team had been harassing a nearby settlement for some time. The residents were very eager to tell Theron everything they saw.
Then we need to move before they can... Shay's flagship.
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shay disappeared.
Things are tense enough as it is. Let's not do anything to make it worse.
Apologies for showing up like this.
This isn't the way to do things, Jakaya. Not after everything you let happen.
I know that. Under less dire circumstances, I would have taken that into consideration. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done.
What exactly does that mean?
Shay abandoned her role, her purpose. She doesn't get to just walk away from our people.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shay Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the hidden chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Rass is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shay's thinking, and a potential lead on a hidden chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Rass, see that everyone gets settled before you join us.
You don't seem like yourself, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, well, got a lot on my mind.
Anything I can do to take your mind off things? I'm sure we could find a shuttle around here to crash, for old time's sake.
I should have known I wouldn't be able to keep moping with you around. I know that I'm not on top of my game right now. But how am I supposed to justify supporting Mandalore when she doesn't believe in us?
I believe in you, if that makes you feel any better.
It's a damn good start. I just wish I was in the right state of mind to return the favor. But maybe later. Jack's probably wondering where you are. You should go find him, before his hair gets any more gray. I'll catch up with you when I'm done here.
Rass, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shay, find Malgus, or find Hedda Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shay's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shay or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shay's trail. I've also got a tip that Hedda Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected, and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps. That is entirely up to you. Each of these leads will require your personal intervention. Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at a Republic checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth. From what I read in Taylor Strelick's report, the dig teams have finally cleared a path into Darth Nul's temple. What they found is promising, but there is one final obstacle impeding their way into the heart of the ruins. Talos is currently looking into a solution. He has requested that you bring Nul's holocron to Elom in the event of his success. Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at a Republic checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth. Our sources on Carrick Station have identified Shay's accomplice as Greb Besrick, an extremely talented slicer from Mon Cal. A bit of an eccentric, known to take on almost any job to support his reliance on a special kind of stim. Apparently they enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics. Hoth has no shortage of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them. Shai Tenner's Pleasure Den is a good place to start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone like him working alongside Mandalore?
You can ask Besrick yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Rass, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers. Why don't we ask one of the locals? Hey, cool it. I just need to ask if you've seen someone. You know a slicer named Besrick?
Yeah. That who you've been looking for came by looking for some top-of-the-line cybernetic enhancement stims. Told him I'm fresh out.
Where would he go to get some?
Whitemore are the only supplier in this sector. But they've been real stingy lately. Their ship's off limits. So I told him to try his luck with their supply drops. There's a few around here.
Nothing in this one.
Question is, did Besrick get what he came for? Or was this empty when he found it? If we got here sooner, this might have been a whole lot easier. Let's keep looking. Harchak! No Besrick and no stims to lure him out. Where's the next one?
Hey! Get away from that! That's White Maw property!
They must have been delivering the stims Besrick was looking for.
If he never got them, you think he's desperate enough to head to the Star of Coruscant?
Only one way to find out. The Republic's super dreadnought. How do we find one slicer and all of that?
Not a problem. A friend of mine lent me this droid. If Besrick so much as touched any of the ship's systems, this little guy will sniff it out. The droid's picked up a match to Besrick's signature modulation pattern. He's here. Coward. And he's been busy. Lots of different systems he's been poking around in. Another match? What is he? He's accessing weapons power and control. Rangear, the ship's guns are on the outside. We'll be fine. The droid's got a lock on his location. Downloading the ship's schematics. That's right, Dikut. You can't hide from us. This ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Something's off. Keep an eye out.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
I've already given you more work than we agreed on, and I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you'll... Intruders!
We can't let him get away! Can't be far. Move! Looks like he's getting away! Find a way around! There he is! Hawk, get back here!
Rass, watch your fire!
Watch your step. One wrong move.
Firing a blaster at a tank full of liquid in a freezing shipwreck. Who could have seen this coming?
Footprints? Does he want us to catch him?
You should have grabbed him. He's more trouble than he's worth.
Look who that slicer's running from! Wait till I get my hands on you, Bezric!
You're finished now!
You think this junk can hurt us?
Defend me, droid!
Don't even think about trying to get away! Ooh-tish-oo-toon!
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just a humble comms technician, I swear.
A comms technician who works with ruthless pirates in a dangerous wasteland?
Hey, whatever pays the bills.
You need these stems, don't you? They're all yours, if you help us.
Oh, blast it. Fine. But you gotta give them to me now, or nothing I say is gonna make much sense.
You got what you wanted. If you lie to us, you're dead. Understand? You helped a very important Mandalorian do something really stupid. But it looks like she ran out of uses for you. What happened there?
You've got it all wrong. I'm still on the team, but I had to take a little detour for the stims. Figure while I'm at it, I could also snag some tech from the Dreadnought to help Shay. But I don't know where she is. The crew moves around too much. I send them stuff through a broker, but I don't know who they are.
What happened to Malgus? Is he still with Shay?
Last I heard, two of them don't go anywhere without the other.
And what does a Chakar like you get out of helping the two of them?
Have you seen Malgus? I mean, really taken a good look at him? The man's been kept alive with this honestly impressive composite tech, machinery and the Force, working hand in hand. Once I understand it all, I'm gonna make a fortune.
That hardly seems worth it. Why go to all this trouble to keep helping Shay?
We used to all work together. Me, Shay, the rest of the team. Pay's not great, not like the old days, but I know Shay's good for it. She takes care of her people. Joha! Gah!
Hold on. Take a breath.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Thanks. Thanks for stepping in there.
I didn't do it for you. Just tell us one thing. What does Malgus get out of helping Shay?
Look, I don't know the specifics, but I do know that whatever each of them are after, they're gonna find it in the same place. 2 targets, 1 goal, 1 win, 2 prizes, that kind of thing. Get it?
Sounds like those stims are wearing off. Don't think we're gonna get much else out of him.
He helped Malgus escape. He can help the Republic put him back in his cell.
Nudrar, how does that help us find Shay?
I'm not leaving you out. Whatever information comes from his interrogation, I'll see that Jakaya gets it.
I'm holding you to that.
Listen, can't we cut some kind of deal? You have no idea the kind of rap sheet the Republic's got on me.
Shut up!
I'll make sure someone picks him up.
Will you?
Look. I'll behave. I mean it. I'm not looking to make things any more difficult for you. I've got things under control, all right?
I'll take care of this.
Bit of an unexpected update. I've just heard from Theron. We have a situation with one of our reconnaissance teams on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious.
I don't know what's gotten into Rass. I'll have to talk to him before he does something he can't take back. Thanks for putting him in his place. I hate to say that he needed it, but... never mind. There's too much work left to think about it now.
If Bezric's claims are true, I can't understand why Shay would help Malgus. What could they possibly both want?
I always knew about her days working with the Darjati. Everyone does. But she never really talked about the specifics.
Perhaps we should look at it from Malgus's point of view. There is much to learn in that regard if you go to Elom.
I don't know. The chronometer is ticking. Who knows what might happen to the hidden chain defector if we wait too long. I don't have all the details, but whatever Hedda did to this woman must have really stung. She abandoned a very comfortable position within the hidden chain. Someone with that kind of grudge would surely be willing to sell Hedda out.
With some encouragement, of course. If the information she offers is useful, we can provide protection from any retaliation.
She'll be more likely to work with someone who's got your reputation. If she's on the run from Hedda, she's not going to trust just anybody. You've got to be the one to talk to her.
Tatooine is a paradise for someone looking to disappear. Many places to search and not a lot of people willing to talk. Fortunately for you, I have experience with tracking down even the most elusive of prey.
Akavi, don't get carried away with this. Find the defector and offer terms. If she doesn't accept, get what you can and get out.
Understood. Shall we? Tatooine, a wise choice for our prey. Enough natural resources and criminal assets to make an easy disappearance. The perfect place for those who don't want to be found. A headache for the people who hunt them. Have you encountered any Mandalorians recently?
Not Spar. We're looking for someone else. Someone on their own. Head on a swivel.
Gold armor. Sounds like the defector is Clan Harengir. Someone with enough credits to buy a safe house. Be on your guard. SWTOR is known for his treachery. He's crossed every intelligence service in the galaxy at least once.
SWTOR? A safe house broker on Tatooine?
He isn't paid to be clever, only to be discreet. Do not test my patience, SWTOR.
Sounds like someone else is looking for our Harengir defector.
Mercenaries, from the sound of it. Not Mandalorian or SWTOR would have said. Droid, have you given transport to a Mandalorian? One unfamiliar with the area? I've transferred the usual fee. Now tell us where she went.
So much for privacy. All it takes is a few credits?
On Tatooine? Yes. Tentu does not offer many shelters here. Only one, if I remember correctly.
Then it shouldn't take long to search.
Tatooine may not be her final destination. We should hurry.
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live.
Aura, no! Get out of here, run!
Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me!
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost. What information? If you're not with the mercenaries or the Hidden Chain, why are you here?
Our only concern is stopping the Pretender, Hedda Cole. That's why we need fresh information on the Hidden Chain.
We're not interested in getting drawn back into your war. How'd you find us?
The distress signal you sent. Jakaya Ordo sent us to find you.
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
They're not my clan anymore.
I felt that way once. It was a mistake.
I am sorry for you. Meeting Aura was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wish the circumstances were better. I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
Who?
I'm Aura. Or Nem. The reason we're in this mess.
Aura. That's not true.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the Hidden Chain, Jem showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Jem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped, but almost immediately we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Rawls Regulators. Hedda's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not gonna stop until we're all in chains again.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't know that we'll ever be able to rest. Or worse, someone else will learn about my connection to the Force.
I told you. I'll always protect you.
I know, and you're wonderful. But I don't want our life to be this.
In exchange for information we can use against the Hidden Chain.
Very well.
What? We're gonna just wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
Thank you. And I have something that'll help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. That's how the Regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
Ververd scum. Inferior equipment, inferior fighters. They should have considered another line of work. I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
Does your business usually include hunting innocent people?
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance! No need for that fancy stealth detector! I'm right here! I've never failed to bring in a bounty! I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, you're good, but I'm better. First time for everything.
You've returned, and you're unhurt.
Second-rate mercenaries are nothing we can't handle.
Were you able to... I mean, are we...
Indeed. We took care of them, as promised.
The bounty contract Hedda took out on us. We finally have a chance.
A chance? We've run, and we've hidden, and we've waited, just for a chance? To do what? Run and hide more? They've gotten one band of mercs off our backs. One! How long before Hedda Cole sends another? Maybe she already has!
It is a possibility.
Aura, when I rescued you, I had little hope that safety and comfort would be ours. Yet I love you. Even when I know that our days will not be easy, I will fight for us. Whatever consequences may come, I am content with whatever life brings. As long as I'm with you.
Oh, Jam!
Well said.
I'm sorry. You've done a great thing for us, truly. You have my sincere thanks.
If you truly want to start a life together, you'll need someone to ensure Hedda Cole is no longer a threat. We'd like the information you promised, Jamala, if you don't mind.
You have done as you pledged, and so shall I. Hedda's fleet has been moving through Sith space, completely untouched and undetected. I suspect she is receiving some kind of assistance in this endeavor. From whom, I cannot say. The Field Marshal is no friend to the Sith. She detests the Empire. What she could want within this region is a mystery to all but her. But it's clearly something big. Why does anyone who possesses such cruelty do what they do? Power? Wealth? To prove their superiority? Who knows? I know that there are others who grow uneasy about Hedda's capabilities and leadership. Her recent setbacks have done nothing to alleviate these doubts.
We can work with that. You will be safe there. But if it doesn't suit you, we can transport you safely to another system.
What do you think?
That sounds wonderful, actually.
Then we will gladly accept your offer. I wish you Jatekara on your hunt, Mandalorian.
Thank you. Should you wish to join us in removing the Pretender, you would be welcome.
I am honored, but I have a purpose of my own I must fulfill.
Then good fortune to you as well, Mandalorian.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating.
Akavi filled me in on the hidden chain fleet movements. Good work. It's not a perfect lead, but it narrows the area to search significantly. Our scouts will appreciate it. And let me tell you, they really appreciate having someone like Jamala available whenever they've got questions.
Unfortunately, Republic representatives have gotten wind of our stalled efforts on Elom. They want to know more about what's inside Darth Nul's temple, and they want to know it now. I'm afraid now is a bit impossible at the moment. Not until you assist Talos in gaining access to the unreachable areas of the ruins.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Nul's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa. What rotten luck. The store is closed. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say? Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on Nar Shaddaa. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Curious. This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. To Elom. Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron.
Right here. And you think it's all right bringing it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
You know, Tau said that when you two were here, these things actually worked. And they weren't very friendly.
Arn. Did you come all this way to surprise me?
That was part of it. Task Force Nova's leadership heard that you'd made a breakthrough in Nul's temple. Master Nostra wishes he could be here, but with the Mandalorian situation being what it is, he decided to send me instead. Of course, I jumped at the chance.
If the reports from your Jedi historian are any indication, you've been instrumental in researching Darth Null since the beginning. I, for one, am glad to have you. Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
Elam. Never thought I'd get a good look at it. We left in such a hurry after Malgus. But I'm looking forward to finding some real answers about Darth Null and her holocron. There's been some discussions about how much information the Republic can expect to receive from this expedition.
I don't understand. What's their concern?
Just a few worries about being left out of recent decisions. But don't worry, I've been jumping in on your behalf whenever I get the chance. Do you need any help with that?
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
That makes sense, but you can't deny that it's unusual.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
Even so, let's keep an eye on it. This place is dangerous enough without a security droid going haywire. This is where Sahara lost her master, and the man who killed him is on the loose again.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
So, this is Darth Null's lab.
Let's just hope that whatever she left behind isn't primed for intruders.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
It's the start of a Sith riddle. Master Nostoral told me about these.
A Sith what?
A logical paradox. The Sith used them to make Jedi question their devotion to the light. But this one seems like a different kind of test.
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal is a hologram, an illusion. What wisdom have you gained?
You made that look easy. Huh. Well, it looks like the riddle was a key to whatever Null was hiding in here. Fascinating. Grab that canister.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Well, that tells us something about the holocron's purpose.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
Looks like this panel is missing something. Would you look at that? The droid just knew what we needed, somehow. A little on the nose, maybe, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess this has something to do with balance.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truth.
See? Balance. Just, a less straightforward lesson than what I was expecting. And it got us another data scroll.
You found another of the data scrolls. Excellent. Plug it in. And let's see what else our mysterious Sith has to say.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
I really shouldn't be surprised that she experimented on her own followers. Hey, don't get too close to that thing. Who knows what it's doing? It's open, but how did it know which door we needed? Be cautious. There's so much strange energy in this room.
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
Is it me, or did her lessons start taking a turn for the peculiar?
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Could say the same for everything it's done so far.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Are you sure about this?
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
Talos is right. All the time and effort spent to get here. What other choice do we have?
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Wait a minute. Where are you sending the data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
Shut it off, Talos. You said there was a way.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Shut it down.
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
The holocron's intact. That's a relief.
I made a call to leave it alone, Arn.
I didn't do it to go against you. I wasn't about to stand by and let that transmission keep going to whoever it was on the other end.
You still should have trusted me to handle it.
It's not that I don't. You and I have been through a lot. Too much for you to ever doubt that I'm with you no matter what. But all the same, we can't ignore this. We need to seriously look into who's behind that transmission. Could be anyone. I hate to say it, but, are you absolutely sure it couldn't have been any of your people?
This has nothing to do with me, Arn. Please believe that.
I believe in you. Nothing's gonna change that. Whoever's behind this, we'll find them. It's not like you to leave any stone unturned, after all. Stay safe, all right?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
No time for a briefing. We've completely lost track of the reconnaissance team on Ilum. After their last message when they said they located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, a snowstorm interfered with their comms channels. The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact, to no avail. There were many contractors on the team who had been loaned to us by the Republic. If we don't find their people, it could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Emperor's fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost. So much constant turmoil on Ilum. So much potential for the reconnaissance team to fail. A bit disappointing, considering the level of training and expertise many of them possess. This was the team's base camp when they last made contact. Or what's left of it. No matter. They left in a hurry, from the look of things. They must have left something useful. I've got you. A data pad. Interesting decision to leave it behind. Fortunate for us, perhaps. Technological surveys. They were cataloging signatures to exclude from wider scans for the Fortress's cloaking device. Clever. Integrating a Gree cloaking device was clever, and a shrewd use of another species' talents within Malgus's new empire.
But it's not making our job any easier.
I've added this signature to the exclusion protocols.
Did you ever think about following Malgus?
Not once. But I did suspect that some of my colleagues harbored similar convictions, if only surreptitiously. Excluding this signature as well is not enough. I won't deny that Malgus's actions may have inspired me to view the Empire with a more critical eye, a turn of events which led me to my discovery of the Order of Revan, my partnership with Theron, the creation of the Alliance.
Malgus, partially responsible for the Alliance existing. Never thought of it that way.
You certainly aren't expected to thank him, you know. That's it. I have the location. Let's see if this worked. The Emperor's fortress. Once Vitiate's seat of power. Then briefly in the hands of Darth Malgus. The Dark Council extinguished his new empire before it began.
Let's see if Malgus left anything behind.
That astromech droid was with the survey team. Looks like D928. A part of Dr. Bellisk's survey team.
The droid's log records could still be intact.
Ginley, see if Malgus tried to access any records on Ricardo technology.
Yes, sir. The power connection is fluctuating. Dr. Bellisk, I think we should disconnect.
We're not done here. Dustin, try regulating D9's power core.
The power isn't coming from D9, sir. It's coming from... What is that?
What was that sound?
I'm not sure. We know what happened to the droid, at least. But where's the rest of the survey team?
They must have gone further into the station. Did the droid open that door?
I don't see how it could have. Ginley Karaka. He was a member of the survey team. A personal friend of Master Nos Dural, I believe. This could be a problem.
Ginley! He's gone, Destin. That power coupler just exploded. I had no idea the power systems would be so volatile. It's amazing the power systems still work at all. But we must be more cautious.
A descent cable.
It was here Malgus found ways to merge the Empire's technology with the ancient Rakata elements from the Foundry.
Sir, I've got information on the Foundry, but I haven't even assembled the file index yet.
Outstanding work, Destin.
No, sir, you don't understand. I think it heard you. The station, it wants us to go deeper, but I think we need to leave, sir.
Agreed, Destin. The way back, it won't let us through. Start searching for another way out.
There he is. Dr. Faraz Bellisk. No power in the terminal, but there is a data spike. Curious.
He has a power conduit in his hand. Was he trying to take the terminal offline?
I'm not certain, but if we want answers, we'll need to do the opposite.
Such purpose in power, in raw strength, the tools of conquest and victory. But the fools who aspire to lead us sate themselves on the scraps of recognition the Emperor allows, when we could take everything.
He must have recorded this when he occupied the space station, at the advent of his rebellion.
He pretended to be so pragmatic, but he was no better than your Emperor. He only wanted control.
A sinister intention, presented under the guise of the only path to true freedom. A model Sith.
As you were, a thrall to his whims, a slave to the never-ending pursuit of power that he would never grant. Like you, I thought I had the answers. I believed I walked a path of self-determination. I believed I could break the hold he had over us all. But I failed to...
Was he speaking to someone?
We'll never see victory. The infighting, the Republic, they are distractions, preoccupations, all to keep us from knowing what you knew. If all have power, then it is true strength that prevails. To lay the foundation of chaos necessary for such a thing to happen. How it must have hurt to have finally found the purpose for your work, only for him to...
What's happening?
quite as dead as we thought, unfortunately. More Survey team members. They must have tried to escape deeper into the station.
That wasn't just the wreckage settling.
I feel a presence. Indistinct. Everywhere but faint. Another descent line. Perhaps someone from the team survived. Who activated the security systems?
Something doesn't like us poking around in here.
Or someone. This must be one of Vitiate's many vaults. It should have been securely sealed.
We shouldn't have made it this far, unless something wanted us here. Malgus found a way inside.
Sometime after he escaped the Meridian Complex, by the look of things.
I've seen a device like this. On Tatooine.
A Rakatan mind trap. Designed to imprison a being's mind for hundreds of years, or even millennia. Perhaps. Malgus sought someone inside the prison.
Can we find out who it is?
Yes, but not without risk. Whoever is inside this prison will wish to escape, and they will try to claim your body to do it. You must keep your mind strong. I will do what I can to protect you.
You are not him. The one who came before.
Him? You mean Malgus?
The one who deceives. The one who seeks a false dominion.
Darth Null?
I am no one.
Not so. You left your mark on the galaxy. Someone will attempt to use your ideas in service of burning it down.
They cannot. He stopped it. Eradicated my work. The Emperor. His great punishment. He slaughtered my disciples. He corrupted my creations. But he could not break me. My mind. My mind, my most treasured possession, locked away. Useless.
The Emperor took you, made you a Sith. He used your inventions. What turned him against you?
A threat. To him. To his reign, his control, his dominance. I offer power. Share it. Illuminate darkness. But if too many have power, who is left to rule over? If too many possess a god's strength, what use is a god?
That's what the Emperor did. Put down anyone who challenged his rule and grew stronger each time.
Until you. The one who came before. He spoke of you, your strength. That you might desire the same things. To truly see the way of Jedi and Sith. The way they were. The way they are. The way they always will be. They deny, destroy, withhold the Force's gifts. He understood what must be done to design their doom, to free others of their manipulation.
Malgus is no liberator.
He will see potential fulfilled. His. Everyone's. It is the only way to be free. Freedom. I told him how to achieve it in exchange for... mine. A promise made. I answered his questions, yet I remain. A promise broken. Unless... he sent you. My liberation, what he promised. You. You will be my vessel.
Whatever deal you made with Malgus has nothing to do with me.
My work must be finished. The one who came before will do this. The scales must be unbalanced. The galaxy freed from its pair of shackles, from refusal and ruin. I would see it. I must.
We need to leave, now.
You have such strength, power. Share it with me. This is your purpose. Accepting, embracing. It's what must be done. My work must be finished. My work must be done.
Are you all right?
I don't share your expertise in the Force, but even I can see the chaos that will come from Malgus following in Null's footsteps.
To say the least.
Everything Null said. She really did build that machine to dismantle the Jedi and the Sith. And in the end, it destroyed her.
She may be dead, but her legacy isn't. As long as her holocron exists, someone could do what she failed to. If even Heta Cole was able to rebuild Null's machine. After all of that, I feel even more uneasy about the fact that Malgus roams free once more.
He tried to destroy so much already. Now it feels like he's preparing to do it again.
On a much grander scale. If we can trust the word of Darth Null's remains.
At any rate, we better get a move on. I can't shake this feeling that there's something we're missing.
Jakaya knows Shay's mindset better than anyone. Whatever information he can get from Bezric's interrogation, it will bring us one step closer to finding Shay. And hopefully Malgus. What about Ilum and Null? All that we learn brings Malgus's goals into clearer focus. Have you given any thought to what you'll tell the members of Task Force Nova? Or the Supreme Chancellor, should she ask?
They need to know it all. What happened in the Emperor's fortress. What Null's machine does. How Malgus hopes to use it to decimate both the Jedi and the Sith.
All right. At the least, perhaps it will calm some of their more recent discomfort. It's encrypted, but I don't recognize the cipher. It isn't one of ours.
Answer it, but be ready to disconnect when I say so. Identify yourself.
Darth Jadus.
Who?
Darth Jadus was once the lifeblood of Imperial intelligence. Near to the Emperor in power and significance. He's been missing, banished. No one knows for certain.
Can you trace his location?
I'm trying, but there's nothing to trace. It's a recording. Someone already loaded it into the console.
A droid in need of repairs. A mysterious call from someone in need of a protector. The paths were so clearly laid out before you. You did well to follow them. I was close to losing my patience. You now know what Malgus intends. Null's machine, utilized on a grand scale, reawakening a connection to the Force in many. Enough to fundamentally disrupt the order of things, to overwhelm the Jedi and the Sith and their weakening grasp of control. And the hidden chain, their leader blind to all but her own desire to refashion the galaxy, are hastening toward making Malgus's vision a reality. But you and the young Jedi have taken the key, the piece of Darth Null's machine required for its success or its failure, the holocron. It seems those who aid you are just as resilient. You stand in the way of the inevitable. Delaying it achieves nothing. You have a choice. You can continue this stalemate, this back and forth, never-ending disruption of plans. Or you can have a say in what is inescapable. You can heed my counsel and have control in what is to come. Consider carefully. I will contact you again.
Darth Jadus. Truthfully, he was the last person I expected to have a hand in this. And I'm not entirely certain there's any way of knowing just how involved he is. Do not underestimate him. He was formidable enough before his disappearance. Who knows how far his reach extends now?
Why would he offer me any kind of help?
Perhaps he seeks revenge? A way to punish the rest of the Sith for his exile. All the better if it takes the Jedi down too. What he truly hopes to achieve is anyone's guess. But I'm sure you would prefer if we weren't caught unawares again.
You're right. If no one knew his existence for as long as you say, he's had time to lay the groundwork for this. But he can't hide forever.